24 hours left to make your choice. Otherwise, in 15 days from today, everything you have worked for, it could be all over. You can skip this video. In that case, you will be able to sleep further, but end up in the category of victims. Or let's prepare both together ourselves for what is going to happen, and let's take together advantage from these market manipulators, and in that case, keep watching further.
Oh guys, if you have any exposure in the crypto space, you are in huge trouble. Something extremely bad is going to happen on the 15th of September, and that could trigger the Black Swan event. That is literally the worst nightmare for every single hodlers out there in the crypto space, because if you can see this very huge green mountain, all these plants that you're seeing right now, imagine these are your profits where you worked for years in order to achieve it. And then in one moment, the volcano just erupts and kills every green plant that you see right now surrounding it. And that could be your worst nightmare. So let's look into what is the problem in the crypto space that could happen on the 15th of September, how to solve this issue, and how your outlook could look maybe different if you take the right precautions. Let's get started.
The perfect storm for a Black Swan event. We have three major problems happening in the crypto space that never happened all on the same time. But this time it will all happen, and each problem is way bigger than the next problem. The first problem is the market makers. These market makers operate on a different level than anyone else thinking. Market makers are not in the market in order to make you money. They are in the market to make themselves money. Exactly like we saw in the movie of The Wolf of Wall Street. Let's take that fragment and watch it again.
Think about Teresa. Name of the game, move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
Right, but if you can make the client's money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, correct?
No. Number one rule of Wall Street. Nobody, I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or if you're Jimmy Buffett, nobody knows if the stock is gonna go up, down, sideways, or in fucking circles. Least of all stockbrokers. Right? It's all a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
Oh, Fugazi, it's fake.
Yeah, fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real.
Right.
All right? Right. Stay with me. We don't create shit. We don't build anything.
No.
So if you got a client who bought stock at 8 and it now sits at 16 and he's all fucking happy, he wants to cash in, liquidate, take his fucking money and run home, you don't let him do that.
Okay.
Because that would make it real.
Right.
No, what do? You get another brilliant idea, a special idea, another situation, another stock to reinvest his earnings and then some. And he will every single time because they're fucking addicted. And then you just keep doing this again and again and again. Meanwhile, he thinks he's getting shit rich, which he is on paper. But you and me, the brokers, we're taking home cold hard cash via commission, motherfucker.
Right. That's incredible, sir. Can't tell you how excited I am.
You should be.
As you can see, the market makers don't want you to turn these numbers on a screen into real hard cash. But how can they prevent that from happening? Very easy. Market makers studied all the investors, and especially because all the data they have, they can assume how investors thinking. And so what are they doing? They are simply looking to what time zones are most investors likely to have a reason to cash out. And in that time zones, let's prevent that from happening by pushing the price down. And by pushing the price down, people will look back to their assets and think, oh my God, I thought I was planning to cash out, but the whole market crashed so low. If I just keep a little bit more waiting, then the price will recover, and maybe I'm better to buy right now the dip. And what happens? The market makers succeeded in their purpose by switching the thoughts from the investors into, instead of selling, to buying even more. And for the people that have no patience at all, let them cash out on a lower price range, but never on the highest peaks. And so why September month is a terrible month historically for the whole entire crypto space? Let's take a look why the investors have some reasons to cash out, especially in September. The first reason are the holidays we just had before the month of September. July and August are holiday months, and that means that a lot of people from the space that are investing, the investors, lots of them have spent a lot of money during the last 2 months, maybe going out with their kids, a nice vacation with their girlfriend, their wife, name it. That's in the most countries the only moments you can go on into holidays, especially when you have kids. And that kids are the second reason for the month of September why you need to prevent it. Because what happens in the month of September? The school restarts all over again. And by that, people will need to have money. And if you just spend your money in the holidays, then you will start thinking, okay, I need right now money for the school, for my kids. They need to go to school. Maybe I have another kid going to the university. He needs money to for his house, student house, so okay, let's look where I have money. And so, of course, they will start thinking if they have money left, if they have money in crypto or they have money in other stocks assets, maybe that will start to become an option. And so market makers know that, and market makers will make sure that the price during the month of September will be on its lowest point in order to prevent that from happening. That could happen whatever time in the month of September, but market makers don't want you to cash out, and people have a reason in the month of September to cash out, and by that, it's a danger for the market, for the crypto space, and that is the first issue, also the smallest issue from the two issues that are way bigger than we just was talking about. So stick watching and let's go to the second bigger issue. The second issue are the Bitcoin cycles. So every 4 years we have a Bitcoin cycle based on the Bitcoin halvings. And based on that Bitcoin halvings, we are getting to the lowest point historically. This time is the month of September, around the 10th to 15th September. We are getting to the historical point where Bitcoin always in the previous cycles has hit the lowest point. And so there, the market manipulators this time, that could be the biggest whales in the whole crypto industry, having their targets set. And so for them, they knowing that there is the lowest point for this time should be around the month of September. And if they always have these time zones they are respecting, this time, why wouldn't they do it all over again? And so the historical data from the Bitcoin halvings shows that the month of September should be the lowest peak for the entire crypto bear market. And so right now we have two major happenings, because the first one was just that there should be a correction. But now the second is even way bigger, because this shows that we should have the lowest correction, like the strongest correction, the lowest points needs to be reached. And what makes right now this correction a way dangerous correction? But that is nothing against the third biggest problem, what will happen in the crypto space. So watch and keep watching, because we will go into how you can prevent that, the solution, we will talk about it, and how your outlook will look like if you take the right precautions. The third issue is the Ethereum merge. And yes, I already can hear the question asking, how can an upgrade be bad for the price of a token? Because we have a ruling in the crypto industry, and not only in the crypto industry, also in the stock market and the forex industry, that we call buy the rumors and sell the news. A lot of people heard from that quote, but don't really understand what that means and how that actually really affects the token price. The first thing is the reason why people are evaluating something or buying a token is because they have expectations towards future performance. That performance could be a bigger adoption because they have a bigger partnership going on, or a new upcoming partnership, an upgrade in the token, or they have just future expectations that they are adding something to what they are already doing, and with a new stream of income for that token, maybe more people will likely get involved. And so every news, everything where you can start looking for, we call that you are speculating, because you are expecting with that adoption, with that news, with that new upgrade, that will have a positive impact on the price of the token. And so market makers know that investors are looking that way to that events. And in other words, once you hear, oh my God, Ethereum will have a merge happening that will make Ethereum way bigger than it is today, you will start thinking, oh my God, how could I benefit on that? Maybe I'm buying some Ethereum tokens today, and then if that merge happens, my Ethereums will be worth much more than the price of now. And so because you and everyone in the crypto space and the majority of the investors are thinking that way, market makers are taking advantage from that by selling these tokens to us and make sure that the price is actually going up before that event. It could be a few months before that, they are raising the price. People are looking up to that event. Oh my God, something big is going to happen. I'm looking up to that. Oh, that excitement. Oh, 15th of September will be so amazing. We will be so rich. We will be so wealthy. And they are actually rising the price. And you are still willing to buy because you're still expecting it's on the 15th of September, that news that will happen. It's on the 15th of September, the merge of Ethereum. So, okay, yes, whatever price it is now, it should probably be still low compared to where we could go after that. But that's not the case. They already made sure that the price went up. And that is where they start selling these tokens on you just before the event happens. And once that big, huge event happens, the market makers, they don't have any tokens anymore. It's all in the investors' their hands now. They sold already everything. And so the question is now, with nothing anymore to look forward to it, to who will you sell it for a higher price? If all the investors are already in, the only ones that are willing to buy are the market makers again. But they don't want to pay anymore that amount of money or higher prices. They want to pay way less prices. You buy low and sell high. So they will start offering very low prices, and if there is no one else that wants to pay more than you are having paid for, then yeah, people will start selling on the price they are getting, and that will affect that roller coaster and make that we getting that whole spin where everything gets falling in price and falling and falling and falling, and every investor tries to sell it as fast as possible to remain the price at least that they are seeing right now on the screen, to be able to claim it. But fast they're starting to see, oh my God, many people are starting to sell. Buyers are offering lesser and less each time money. And so that dump results in a lower price range. And that is by the rumors sell the newest event. So of course, Ethereum fell in May to that $800 levels. And it's right now trading. It was even trading at $2,000 a few weeks ago, and now still at $1,500. Who do you think bought at these $800 levels? And who do you think, from who are you buying right now these tokens on $1,500? From the market makers. That's the buy the rumor, sell the news event. And the question also next to that is, why did Ethereum choose to do the merge in the month of September when all data shows how bad the month of September choice is? Just based on how the market operates, the 2 points that we already saw, market makers expecting September correction, expecting people will cash out some funds, making sure the price still stays low. Next to that, the Bitcoin cycles, the 4 years, the long-term Bitcoin cycles shows that the expected lowest point would be hitting around these periods in the month of September. Why did Ethereum still choose the month of September? Maybe to give them enough of time to sell their tokens? Because never forget, Ethereum today is worth $188 billion. Just to give you an idea about how much money that actually is. In 100, so we all know how much 1 million is. Yes? In order to have a billion, you need to have 1,000 times 1 million. In order to have 10 billions, you need to have 10,000 times 1 million. And so Ethereum is worth 180,000 times 1 million. So if a villa costs you 1 million, you need to sell 188,000 villas, like more than the population of Monaco, in order to get the evaluation of that $188 billion. And 2.5 years ago, Ethereum value was only between $9 and $18 billion. So that means we have literally over $160 billion of more worth. So Ethereum is more worth than $160 billion more worth than 2.5 years ago. So how long would it not take for them to be able to cash out this money slowly by slowly? It takes you a while. If you are having billions in the crypto space, you cannot sell that in one day. It will take you ages to sell that, because there should be enough of liquidity. And we know there is around 600 million only liquidity in Bitcoin for the minute of time on a daily basis. So how much liquidity is sitting in Ethereum? And so how long will it not take to sell it? And of course, is that the reason why we getting that now in September, just before the biggest expected correction in the entire 4 years Bitcoin cycle, that they are just having enough of time to get rid of their Ethereums? We don't know, we will all figure it out. But of course, if that happens and you are sitting on Ethereum or you are holding any of the crypto tokens, then you are having a very huge issue, because the value could getting so low that you don't want anymore to look to your crypto portfolio at all. Just because of the depression from what it was today and how much it was before today to how much it become after that 15th of September evaluation. But we also, as promised, we have a solution for that issue. So how to solve that problem? Let's get into that right now. So the solution, the best solution I can actually come up with is by doing the most toughest choice there is in the crypto space, because not only in the crypto space but also in the investment world, is to make this choice of selling. I wouldn't sell everything because you never know, maybe I am wrong and I could be completely wrong, but in case I am not wrong, in case it happens, that worst case scenario, I don't think you want to be completely with the entire 100% of your portfolio be exposed to that scenario. So the best way that I actually come up on is by selling half, keeping half. What means if it happens, you will be able to buy more. Don't expect 15th of September, like exactly that same day, but think maybe between 15th September and the end of September. If we see an 83% correction from the peak from last year, where Bitcoin was at $68,000 all the way to $11,500, that would be a very nice entry point for the entire, to buy more. But also you can actually buy on the way it's going down. You can just accumulate more. Whatever the price, once the price is falling down, you will have a better entry. And it's better to have at least some funds at the sidelines to pick that up. And nothing is better when it comes from your initial invested capital, from the capital you already have in crypto space, to not see that capital just falling completely down and then wishing, oh my God, if I had sold at least some, I was be able to just buy with the same amount of money more of these tokens. And it's easy said, but very difficult done, because myself, I'm for a couple of years right now in the crypto space, and I know that it's very easy to say things, but doing it is a complete different other story. It's so tough to make that choice. But for the minute, we only have bearish outlooks. There is not even one bullish outlook. Everything is bearish. The period of time is bearish. The cycle, where the timing of the cycle is bearish, and the buy the rumor, sell the news of the Ethereum merge is a bearish event on the price wise. So we only have bearish outlooks. So the difference between a trader and a gambler is that a gambler always expects that he could get lucky, but a trader has always a plan and sticks by his plan. And the plan is easy. You buy low, sell high. But to do both of these scenarios, it's not so easy. It's easy to buy low. If you see a correction, okay, I will buy more, and then once it gets up, I will sell it. But that selling part is the most difficult, because there you need to change your outlook from being bullish to being realistic. And that's a very tough thing to do, because you already manned you're up to buy it, to be bullish, and now to give that all up, like to change that, it's a very difficult scenario. So I completely understand the situation. So that's why I'm saying maybe 50%, buy, sell half and keep half. And that way, if even it don't happens, you still have the 50% and you can still buy more. You can buy back in. But if it happens, you are at least for 50% protected. And that's always important, protect your capital. Thank you so much to watch my video. If you have any questions at all, leave it in the comments below. Also, every like, every subscribe would help so much. If my channel, if you have learned anything at all from my channel, I would appreciate it so much from you if you give me a like. Smash that like button to a new all-time high, exactly like how Chris from Crypto is always saying that. And subscribe to the channel, because how more people subscribing, how more people liking my videos, and especially also commenting in the video, how more the video will be spread to new potential traders and crypto enthusiasts, and maybe they also could learn something from it. Next to that, the Warriors community will also grow, the Warriors family. If you are watching this video, you are a Warrior family member, and you are welcome at any times. So my information is completely available. I will tell you something. It's right now here 4:46 in the morning. I didn't sleep at all. I could sleep. It took me several hours to make this video. You know, you prepare a little bit for the video, but of course that takes me time. I could go sleeping, but I found it more important to push this content out, to make this content on time, to give you enough of time to have the information and to make your decision, so you are at least prepared. And if you evaluate that, please give me a like and also share this video. In the background of the YouTube algorithm, if you share this video to other platforms, this will attract more people to actually find my YouTube channel and eventually watch the content. And also, I would very much appreciate it. I have in the link below in the description a donation wallet where you can donate how much you want. As you know, for the moment of time, YouTube is not making any type of money. I don't have nothing from YouTube or nothing from partnerships or nothing from advertisements. So the whole content, all my work is completely for free. And of course, the money that you could send to my wallets, with this money, I planning to grow the community by making active challenges, new challenges, where there will be prize pools to win for the community, where there will be parties where we all can meet, have a nice time, have a nice chat, helping out community and bonding the whole Warriors family as one huge team. And so I already have received from since I'm making this YouTube videos, I already received a total of $11. I know it is a lot of money, but it's the first step. If right now we have 160 followers, I'm so happy with that. If every 160 follower would donate $10, that would make $1,600 in total donations, plus the $1,610. And of course, with that money, we could do a lot of new stuff. We could already start the first event, or the first, the first challenge for the Warriors family, where there will be a prize pool to win, to do a challenge that we still will need to come up with. And but you can also maybe put it in the comments, what challenge do you want to see if we get to the $1,600 prize pot to put out for the Warriors family. But I don't want to take more of your time. I know you will be tired by now. Thank you so much to watch my video till the end. I appreciate that so much, and I wish you the best day as possible, and I hope you will be able to make your choice. Leave me in the comments below what choice you will make. Will you sell half or keep half? I am very interested to know it. Or if you have any other information I am not aware of, or let me know in the comments. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.